Will 10 hot and new metal albums get you through the entire week? Well, I just reviewed 29 new albums in search of the top 5 just for us. This is the weekly top 5 in 5 minutes. My show recaps and ranks the top 5 newest metal albums of the week, and I match each album, by the way, with something heavy from my collection, so you get a total of 10 albums today in 5 minutes. I knew you needed your metal now, not scattered throughout the week. So my new video rolls 5 video reviews and rankings into one 5-minute summary video. Which albums made my top spot? What albums did I pull from my treasure chest to share with you? Am I on my game? Well, let's get you a big fat batch of metal right now. So my doom scrolls are actually built from Apple Music's metal section, and I post the data there on my YouTube channel here and my Facebook page just for you guys, so you have access to all of the metal this week. I use data charts throughout the show to grade everything from the first 3 songs throughout the entire album and then the whole feel of it. So hey, let's get going with the first of the week's top 5 in 5. Let's find out what we got here. First off, we have Hunger by Worm Shepherd. Now, traditionally, I've bypassed a whole lot of symphonic deathcore, but Worm Shepherd is the standout. It is a must-hear. Now, starting off with this album cover, matching the overall sound of vocals and guitars, the bass and the drums, this is metal deathcore overload all the way through. So, hey, let's move on here and go to another album. All right, we have Opaque Fixation by Primal Code. Now, this is a brand new band, actually. This is their first album, and what an album it is. It easily made my top 5. Where will it place? Well, we're going to find out in just a little wee bit here. Album cover matches the overall sound once again. Vocals and guitars, talk about a complete package. Bass, drums. This band has everything very well put together. This is excellent death metal. I think that you guys are going to enjoy it. Primal Code. So next up is Death Apophenia by Nekis. Now, this is your doom sludge area, but this is a tremendous album. Obviously, I picked it for my top 5 for a reason. I love that dark, deep album cover. Really matches the overall sound. Vocals, guitars, bass, and drums are thick, dark, just the way I like it. And I thought, you know what? You guys out there are going to really love this too. So let's move on. See what else we have. We have another debut album by this band, Chemical Well by Obeyer out of the UK. Wow, this stuff is heavy and it is really well put together. Album cover matches the overall sound. Once again, vocals, guitars, bass, drums, everything is sledgehammer heavy. I think that you guys will agree. You must try this band out. This is Obeyer out of the UK. So next up, let's go through. This is a big band, okay? As I Lay Dying, this band is really well talked about in social media circles. I know that they're huge, and I think that you guys are really going to love this album. This is Through Storms Ahead by As I Lay Dying, and I'm going to tell you right now, from beginning to end, this album is solid all the way through, and I love that album cover artwork for sure. So, moving right ahead here, it's just about time to see where I ranked all of these bands. So, all right, I get a feeling that we're going to have some comments in the, in my comments section. All right, well, let's do this anyway. So we start off with number 5. We have Nekis. Now, this was a tremendous album. Highly, highly recommended at a 90. Worthiness is very high too. Number 4, I bet you're going to be surprised, but As I Lay Dying, Through Storms Ahead, it placed number 4. It stood right out in the crowd. It could have placed higher, but Primal Code, okay, Opaque Fixation, did slightly edge it out just a little wee bit. It was a slightly edgier album at number 3. That is Primal Code. Number 2 out of the UK, we have Obeyer. This is Chemical Well, and it was number 2 for a reason, but talk about a raw package all the way through. And this band here to top everything off, Worm Shepherd. Oh my God, what a brutally heavy symphonic slam deathcore album if I ever heard one. So that is it. That's my top 5. This is where they ranked. And yeah, this has been a tremendous week. It was so hard. Very little separated all these bands. So cheers, and we will see you guys next time on the weekly top 5 in 5. Don't forget to stream, enjoy, and love, and collect all of these bands. Okay, support your artists. Cheers.